There is also a fear that had we been one and undivided India, there would still be an Ayodhya, there would still be a Gujarat, there would still be a northwest frontier, the Taliban.
My dear Javed, yes, perhaps there would be. But they would be our internal problems. They would then not be international issues.
While you have this very genial and friendly stance, shall we say, towards Pakistan, you were not party to this mobilization of troops, and yet there were issues that you advocated. After all, the nuclear doctrine is part of your...
I stood up for the nuclear doctrine because I do not believe, and my friend Straub said, don't use this phrase, Jaswant, how can I subscribe to nuclear apartheid? I do not subscribe to a doctrine in which 5 countries on the world have a right to self-protection or to determine, a sovereign right to determine their security interests, and they will dictate to the whole world. No. Even then I had said that just as India has a right to determine its own security policies, equally Pakistan has a right to determine its own security.
But you, in the process of exercising your sovereign right, we very nearly came to a nuclear exchange in 2002.
No, we never did. That's a canard spread by United States of America. I told them, sir. Yeah. The then American ambassador said, Jaswant, I'm advising my citizens. I told them it's an overreaction.
But how do you know that the other side was not?
That is their lookout.
No, but...
Don't ask me to go into details of how I know. I know that there was some movement, yes, but I shall leave it at that.
Okay. So where are you headed now that you have parted company with the BJP? The Congress is something of an anathema to your way, the worldview. So where do we see Jaswant Singh heading after this?
I'm in Parliament.
You are.
I'm an independent. I'm cherishing my role as an independent member of Parliament. Where am I headed? Where my fate? And God takes me.
We were interviewing you the other day. We were having a discussion on another channel. And the question came up about linked to the book burning issue. You know, in India, this is not the first instance of bigotry. We've
so are you for that reason lauding it?
I'm not lauding the bigotry. Mm-hmm. I'm saying this has happened. Maqbool Fida Hussain is living in exile. We have done this to Taslima Nasreen. We've burned books before. So there is an element of bigotry in this, and I think you were asked whether you could work for a liberal polity, not just in India, but perhaps since your interests range from Pakistan to Bangladesh also.
I said firstly, expand the constituency of peace. And secondly, I have to live up to that description of a liberal, and to be convincingly so, because I believe that whether it is Pakistan or India or Bangladesh, a liberal mindset needs to come back to this land if we are to thrive and eliminate poverty from our midst and to move forward in the 21st century.
But in order to be liberal and carry that...
I don't like the word as a straight import from Western democratic traditions. Yeah. We have to find our own understanding of the word liberal, because we are talking in English, and I know that we have it.
You could easily be described as a member of a right-wing party till the other day. The BJP is...
I think that's an oversimple, that's simplistic. And there are issues on which the BJP was radically left.
My final thing, of course, everybody has asked you and the question is never exhausted. What were the impulses that led to the release of these terrorists from Indian jails and who went on to wreak havoc all over the world. In fact, one of them was also said to be involved in the September 11 attack and the death of Danny Pearl. Do you regret that exchange?
No, I don't. I don't regret it, firstly. Secondly, all comment is ex post facto, therefore 20 by 20. Thirdly, I didn't go to Taliban held Kandahar because there's a very good nightclub there. Javed, governance is an extremely testing challenge. Most of the time, decisions that have to be made are between two great wrongs. Wrong to release terrorists, wrong to let 166 die. Which do you choose? You have to choose instantly. The cabinet chose let 166 live. And I volunteered to go because so that any last minute hiccup is eliminated.
Mr. Jaswant Singh, so grateful to you for this time that you've taken out for this interview. Thank you very much, sir.